Hey guys, today I have a really different video for you. I've been trying to think of different kind of videos and I'm sure that there's lots of these out here, but I'm going to read you some pages from my diaries when I was like 15, 16, 17, that kind of thing. Obviously these are very, very personal. As a teenager, I'm sure we've all been there. We've gone through really rough times. So I read a few entries yesterday when I found them and I'm like, oh my god. Just to give you a bit of background knowledge, I did have an internet boyfriend that was very manipulating and controlling, and I obviously didn't see it at the time because I was like in love with him, but it kind of revolves around that. So when I refer to him, that's who I'm talking about. We've got 2004, 2003. Let's go back to 2003. Oh my god, the front page says everything happens for a reason. Don't read this unless you want to look at me in an entirely different way, which isn't good. Shh, I'll make it through. I'm already crying in laughter. Okay, so this is my first diary entry. I'm like crying. Sunday, 26th of October 2003. Well, so much for the new me or whatever I was on about. What a load of shit. I haven't changed. I'm just as selfish and insensitive as I always was. At least I recognize that. I started going out with Justin tonight. I didn't want to, I don't want to, because going out with people over the internet is lame. I don't want to be seen as how I see people that net date. But I really like him. I'm going to change some names here. I also really like John and Joe, but no one needs to know that little secret. Justin can be a jerk. I can just tell. He's going to be such a jerk just because I'm not into the whole boyfriend and girlfriend thing. I've never had a boyfriend before, so I've not experienced even holding hands. I want to hold hands with someone. He doesn't realize most of my friends are like this. He doesn't know what it's like to be me. No one knows what it's like to be me. Well, it's hard. I'm torn between so many feelings that no one will ever know about it, and it hurts. Not just because those feelings are there, because I can't tell anyone. And then it's got an insert from a song, and it says, "'Cause you're all I want, 'cause you're all I need, you are everything, everything." And I think that that's a Lifehouse song called Everything. And then, like, I was really creative, and over, like, this side of the page, I've got, "Falling in love is just that, falling. Sometimes you trip and merely stub your toe. Sometimes you fall to your hands and knees. But sometimes you smack your head against the pavement and die." Shit. Wow, I was so emo. I'm just gonna read like a few pages in a row, and if you like want me to keep reading them, like I can make other videos or whatever. Monday, 27th of October 2003. Today was hard. I thought about Justin the whole day. I couldn't get to sleep last night till I thought about something other than him. And as soon as I got home, I wanted to go on the internet just to see if he was online. But I couldn't, so I had to distract myself by doing homework. I emailed him tonight. I wanted him to just wake up in the middle of the night and see that I was online or something. Even though when we talk, we always end up fighting, I want and I long to talk to him all the time. It's like I need him. I want this in real life. Why can't this happen in the real world? I don't understand anything anymore. And then it's got an insert from a song, but I don't know what it is. You still my heart and take my breath away. And then it's got another little thingy. When I first saw you, I was afraid to talk to you. When I first talked to you, I was afraid to like you. When I first liked you, I was afraid to love you. Now that I love you, I'm afraid to lose you. This is so freaking emo. And this one's got like a little like kitten paper, and I'm sure it's got like a letter in there. Tuesday, 28th of October 2003. It's like I can't get him out of my head, and I don't even know what I'm thinking about when I'm thinking about him. Like, I can't remember. I wish he was there to hold my hand as I walked down the empty corridor on my way to class. Why was the corridor empty? Like, was I late then? I talked to him today. I don't think he understands how it hurt me when he said my words were bullshit. See what I mean? Like, he said my words were bullshit. He kept on changing the subject every time I brought it up. He says the sweetest things that no one has ever said to me. Kelly and Meredith kept going on about the guys they love in real life. I just sat there and listened to them. I really want to go on this exchange trip to California. I could even meet him, but who's to say what will happen by 2005? Only God knows that one. I want to feel you and I want to hear you. It's from another song, obviously. And today, it says, you're a typical boy, I'm a typical girl, let's get together for a broken heart. Far out. I need to call this like my emo diary. There's so many like in here. I should probably skip it, but anyway. Wednesday, 29th of October 2003. I want people to know that poems I write don't need to be written about a certain person or thing in my life. Take this poem on the left. I wrote it tonight with inspiration from Delta Goodrem CD that I was listening to for the first time. How could I write something like that if there is no one to write it about? I guess this is all just a cover up for my poem in Dolly. Oh, I had a poem featured in Dolly magazine. But it's totally worth it. I enjoy writing poems. I wish I had more inspiration. The days are getting easier now. I think I'm nearly over Joe. Thank God. My mind is getting clear, although I'm feeling sick, physically. Hopefully it'll get better. I think I'm already like this diary better than my old one. I wonder what my old one was. So this is this poem that I wrote. All the mistakes we make, all the promises we break, this time it's not gonna work out. And there's no doubt about that. This emptiness between us just lingering there. I don't want to feel so lost and so scared. I don't want to fall because you won't be there to catch me this time. So let's just end it now. There's nothing left in our hearts. Not yours, not mine. Guys, can we like be real for a second? I think every teenager is this dramatic, right? Were you guys this dramatic? Do your diaries sound something like this? This is just crazy. All right, I'll read one more. This is just like 1 week. Thursday, 30th of October, 2003. So there's this totally hot guy that works at Bilo. We saw him, 3 weeks ago, and he was our new Bilo crush since the very second I saw him. No, really, he's gorgeous. The same day he came through my checkout with his mum. I worked at Kmart. I've seen him like 2 times since then. I was working down in lay-by tonight, and I didn't even realize it till he was right under my nose, but Bethany was serving him. He was putting a PlayStation 2 on lay-by. His name... Oh, actually, I remember this guy. I do remember him, and he turned out to be gay. Because he ended up going to my school. I could have listened closer and got his phone number and address, but I've just found it in the phone book. Haha, how cool is that? Remember phone books? Gosh, I'm turning into such a stalker these days. It's great fun though. I've been SMS stalking Russ for a few days now. Sally's idea. Nighty night. And then it's got a little thing. My head's full of thoughts of you, and I'm distracted so easy thinking what to do. So unsure, so unfamiliar. Am I wrong to think that something could happen? Will you fall for me? I need to know the way I'd like you to. Will you fall for me the way I'm falling for you? Oh, that's Will You Fall For Me, Delta Goodrem. Okay, so there's a few days from my diary in 2000. Oh! I wonder what that means. That just fell out. Obviously saved that for a reason. From 2003 in October. If you want to hear more from this, just give it a thumbs up. It's totally random. But I just thought I'd share it with you. And, you know, like I might have a few teenagers watching out there, and it's okay to be dramatic. It's okay to write down your thoughts, because one day you're going to look back and laugh like I am. I'm like legit crying. Yeah, give it a thumbs up if you want to see more of these videos. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you soon. Bye. Guys, I finished my filming for today. I filmed makeup, hair, 2 haul videos. So 4 videos, that's not too bad.